With COVID, we saw the entire world shut down and come to a standstill, and it seemed like things were going to stay that way until the miracle vaccine came along. The University of Pennsylvania is now selling its first NFT to commemorate the mRNA research that played a huge part in the vaccine's creation. In this video, we're going to talk about the NFT and everything surrounding it. Let's jump right in. First up, the University of Pennsylvania, first in the game. When the coronavirus pandemic hit, nothing was working. Scientists from all over the world came together to try to figure out a way to curb the spread of the virus, but no matter what they did, things just got harder and harder. Until scientists Drew Weissman and Karikó from the University of Pennsylvania brought forth their mRNA research and changed the game. Their research was already light years ahead of anyone else who was trying to come up with a new vaccine from scratch. They'd been working on an mRNA vaccine for influenza years before COVID even affected one person. It was tested and passed all the tests 2 years before the pandemic hit. This research wasn't an overnight thing. Along with their team, they put years into it, trying to figure out how to get the vaccines to actually attack the virus and protect the body at the same time, but eventually they got it right. It was just in time for the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, let's talk about how their research paved the way for the COVID-19 vaccine. The mRNA research by the UPenn scientists was one of the main reasons the COVID-19 vaccine ever came into effect. The way they were able to modify mRNA technology to create the influenza vaccine showed that it was possible to use the same methods to create something that could also defeat COVID-19. That's exactly what happened. Within months, the base vaccine went from being just a potential to a vaccine that was administered to billions of people around the world. It effectively halted the spread of the virus in its path because the scientists worked day and night to create the vaccine. This wasn't just any scientific breakthrough. It was an urgent need, one that was affecting the entire world at once. Thousands of people were dying every day, and thanks to Dr. Drew Weissman, Karikó, and their team, they figured it out. That type of monumental success doesn't just mean success, it also means that it goes down in history. And in 2022, what better way to celebrate than an NFT? Next up, University of Pennsylvania's mRNA NFT. NFTs have been the new it thing for a while now. Most people around the world are still confused by what a non-fungible token even is, yet they're still making waves and hundreds of millions of dollars worldwide. The art world had already made billions off NFTs, and it was a bit of a question about what would be next until UPenn got involved. They've created an NFT about the entire process of the vaccine's creation and working. The NFT is called mRNA NFT Vaccines for a New Era. It gives a never-seen view into the literal molecular structure of the vaccine and the way it fights the COVID-19 virus. The incredible 3D NFT was created by Dr. Drew Weissman himself. With the package also comes the University of Pennsylvania's mRNA patent filings and a letter that was written by Dr. Drew Weissman. Not only that, but there's also a storyboard that goes into detail on everything that the NFT is all about. This might seem like a random thing for a university to be doing, but it's not. It's actually genius. The NFT might just end up helping shape the medical world for the better, and so the NFT's impact will go far. The reason the University of Pennsylvania is getting into the NFT business right now is that they know how far the sale of this NFT will go. Proceeds from the sale are supposed to go back into the research department in the university and help them study other viruses, diseases, and viruses. The only reason the COVID-19 vaccine was able to get to the world so quickly after the virus took hold was that Dr. Drew Weissman and Karikó had already been working on the technology for 15 years at that point. That's the jumpstart that quite literally saved the entire world from falling victim to the virus. It's a crisis event that we need to learn from. Scientists need to get a head start if we are to fight whatever comes to hit us in the future. When the COVID-19 vaccine worked, Dr. Drew Weissman celebrated, but immediately went back to work to figure out what else they could do with the mRNA technology. From impossible pandemics to peanut allergies, he's been working on everything you can possibly think of. All of that requires funding that this groundbreaking NFT will provide. The auction will be held online via Christie's, New York, and will pave the way for other universities and research centers to use their research and present it in unique ways to create their own funding too. In turn, it could change the way the entire medical field works. We could get cures and answers for viruses and diseases that might not be able to get funding any other way. No more ice bucket challenges to try to raise money for research, just a bunch of NFTs. And researchers would have direct access to funds that they can use to change the world. In other news, first up, Reddit is launching a new NFT avatar marketplace. Now that NFTs are becoming bigger and bigger, you can't expect major websites like Reddit to fall behind now, can you? Nope. That's why it's not surprising that Reddit has figured out the perfect way to get into the NFT market while still staying true to its core. Reddit is about about to launch a brand new NFT avatar marketplace. With it, users will be able to buy one-of-a-kind NFT profile pictures that they can easily use on the website itself. In the initial launch phase, the marketplace will start off with 90 designs and tens of thousands of NFTs up for grabs. This is one of the first websites to be integrating the use of NFTs into the regular workings of the way the site already works. The best part is that they've gotten rid of the main barrier of entry that keeps people out of the world of crypto: wallets. This particular marketplace will not need any wallets at all. You can simply add your regular debit or credit card to the marketplace and use it without a problem. It brings not only ease of use, but also creates a seamless integration between the marketplace and the main Reddit website. That could pave the way for other websites to do the same and take the world of NFTs to new heights. Next, are expiring copyrights the next goldmine for NFTs? The world of NFTs is vast and complicated. There are lots of different industries that have gotten into it in the past couple of years. We've seen unique pieces of art become NFTs. Along with that, unexpected industries like sports, and now even medicine, as we talked about earlier in the video. But so far, we've usually just seen the art be brand new. However, things might be changing. Existing copyrights keep artists from publishing their work as NFTs right now, but when their copyrights expire, those very pieces of art or work in general can be used however they want. That might just end up being NFTs. Think about it. If they already hold the copyright to something successful, like how Disney owns the right to Mickey Mouse, and that very copyright is about to expire. Once it does, Mickey Mouse will be public domain. With the billions of fans it has all around the world, it might as well become an NFT, making more money than ever before. And finally, the world's first NFT games console is already a laughingstock online. Right now, NFTs might be growing faster than ever, but there is still room for figuring stuff out before the masses jump on the trend. That's why you see major companies in the world take it slow with the integration into the industry. However, one gaming company, Polium, thought that they might be revolutionary by getting ahead of the curve and launching an NFT gaming console before anyone else even thinks about it. And well, things didn't exactly go according to plan. They announced a console called Polium 1, a multi-chain console for Web3 gaming. But the problem is, they've just announced something that doesn't even exist. There's no prototype, no research, and no games. They've announced what might just end up being wishful thinking, and with it, they've pretty much become a laughingstock online. Will they make it out of this problem on top? According to them, we have to wait until their release date of the third quarter of 2024 to find out. And that's a wrap for today's video. What do you think about the major step UPenn is taking by selling the NFT? Do you think it will open up a gateway to other universities making the most of their research too? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Like always, if you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more awesome videos just like this one. We'll see you in the next one.